As I go into this topic, first and foremost, my condolences and my prayers go to the family of LAQUAN McDONALD. My prayers and condolences go to the family of LAQUAN McDONALD. When we look at this police activity, we got to realize that this thing comes from a deeper subject. You know, one of my relatives mentioned that this thing been going on. Now it's just coming to roost now, meaning that they're just letting it all hang out when it comes to police brutality, when it comes to young black males. My thing is, black men, we need to be raising our man-childs up in these ghetto suburbs or whatever you reside at. We need to take it upon ourselves to police our own community, because we're not getting our fair handshake when it comes to black males dying in these inner city streets. I believe that cop used too much excessive force. I believe that you don't have to shoot someone. I mean, come on, 16 times, ain't that a little bit over the cliff, over the top, what have you? It's sickening when you think about it. To shoot someone that many times. It seems like an execution, doesn't it? Just think about it. I got my information from the Washington Informer. When it comes to this Jason Van Dyke, which was the police that was accused of this criminal act, and you gotta, if you get a chance, look it up on the internet, or if you in the area of the metropolitan area, the DMV, pick you up a paper from your local metro or newspaper outlet. All right, when it comes to this Van Dyke guy, Jason Van Dyke, anyone can smell a conspiracy, not even really a conspiracy, a cover-up. That's I'm gonna call it what it is, a cover-up. Why does it take you more than a year to get to the point of things? So during that time frame, they probably was covering up stuff and lying about the crime scene and everything, so this man can get off. My thing is this: the young male in the article, he made it, he made some great strides. Let's put it that way. It's sad to see a young man snuffed out in his youth. He took it upon himself to enroll in an alternative school. He was an A and B student. He was turning his life around. And who don't come from troubled beginnings, especially when you grow up in a city that is known for gangs since the roaring 20s, and mobsters and gang territories and fights and killings and different boroughs of the syndicate or what have you. Chicago has its history and still got its history right up until now when it comes to this gangland situation. It goes on to say he was shuffled between foster homes when he was, at the age of 3. So he grew up on a rocky side of the mountain. But it seemed like as he got older, if you read the article, he was changing his life around. It's like I say, first and foremost, it's trying times for this family because they lost a loved one due to senseless acts, the violence when it comes to police. And it goes on to say the mother, it was getting herself and getting herself together. She's trying to, she got custody over her daughter. She's trying to get custody with somebody else. They was making moves to better themselves. Then this happened, and it's a sickening thing to see this go on. And we need, as a black collective, as a black folk, get it together, cause our youth is dying, and it's senseless acts. And it's bullshit. It is. It's bullshit. Now I don't know about you. It don't take a rocket scientist to know that this is a really agenda coming from the men in black on top. They want a certain number of us to perish. It's all about due to population control of the black communities. They want to see a certain sector of black men die off like a bad habit. You gotta ask yourself a question: where do these kids get these guns from in Chirac? They got military-issue weapons. This has been going on for years. Stuff the military use. Who was letting the guns in? Who was allowing these guns to funnel through the streets and get into the hands of young teenagers and juveniles so they can perpetuate the violence they've been doing since 70s all up until the thousands? Hey, it's not a conspiracy. It is an ongoing agenda. We got police with the mentality of the KKK. Okay, we got some police on the force that cannot stand black folks. They are racist to the core, and these are your cops that's shooting down the black men. My question is, you so-called black cops, why the fuck you ain't saying nothing about this shit? Why are you keeping your mouth closed? These are your people getting killed in the street. Again, this is not about the white man. It's about black men preventing this thing from happening. Now I'm gonna add some more shit to the motherfucking fire pit. Now you so-called king shines, WB minstrels, you fake ass wanna be pro-blacks on social media, tackling bullshit issues. You call yourself political buffs, but y'all puffs. Y'all cream puffs. Y'all soft, and y'all have no creativity, and y'all lame. Y'all need to be talking about this. Y'all need to be address these issues. Y'all run around talking about this one lady, author of books, talking about she want to encourage other black women to let them fucking, look, let them swirl until they can't swirl no more. I care less about that. I mean, some of you guys do have some credible stuff, but y'all are falling in the trap. Our young men are dying, and y'all worrying about some women that want to jump ship and want to mess with a Caucasian. So what the fuck ever. Like that's something new. But y'all want to address these issues. Then, to add insult to injury, y'all demeaning your black women. Call them bed wenches. Call them ratchets. Call them the destroyer of the black male. No, the male is destroying himself. It's not all the woman's fault. You see, I read this article, and they didn't mention no father. As I recall, as I was reading this article in the Washington Foreman, they did not mention a father. They talked about the mother, but the father wasn't mentioned. Hello, that means we have a serious problem. Just that y'all gotta understand. The fathers need to be present to raise these boys when they hit puberty, so they can understand how to be men, so they can read certain situations. We don't know what happened. Maybe this young man wasn't wise to the racism and the sickness of some of these cops. They're not playing with you, young man. They will shoot your motherfucking ass, and they doing it. Y'all get on World Star shit hop and talk all that book rah, posting your activity up, posting your drug for paraphernalia up, while they just, you giving them the key to knock down your door. Stupid shit. While World Star shit hop make money out of your black ass, what are you getting? A couple of views? Y'all better wake up, youngins. I'm telling you, it's an all-out war still on black males. This is where we at the stage of the game. Okay? And until we wake up and smell the coffee brewing for real, this is where we're gonna be at. I'm sorry this had to happen to this young man, but it seems like this thing's not gonna stop. I hope the family get through this mourning stage. I hope they got the hush money. And that's another thing. I don't care how much money you get a family. I hope they do something good with that money. But I'm going to tell you something about that. They ain't going to bring back the person. Money can't buy love. Money can't buy reincarnate and resurrect the dead, okay? What's done is done. Another life snuffed out for nothing. For nothing. And you mean to tell me this is happenstance? This is just the way? No, it's not. And this ain't the way it's supposed to be, or is. It's not just how it's supposed to be. No. It's not just by happenstance. This is planned. This is implemented. This is orchestrated. And so are orchestrating this shit. If y'all don't understand that, y'all lost. Be aware. Stay vigilant, pray for your family, and watch out. And watch how you move and groove in these streets. It's bad enough they got the youth labeled as savages. Uncontrollable, uncivilized. You got the women, hoochie mamas, twerkers, and ratchets, and bed wenches. All that is demeaning. All that's not helping the fucking situation. It is causing more problems. And this is what I see on social media. You assholes. This goes for men and women. Assholes. Talk about the black race like you are the defenders and the god of the sole controller or dictators of the black race. Let me tell you something before I end this video. You cannot save the black race. As an individual, you can be a pillar of your community and help people like I do on these publications to let them see and show them and tell them that it's a better way than living in dungery and living in an uncivilized way, an unintellectual way. It's not wrong with being intellectual. It's not wrong with being real smart and educated. This is half of the problem. A lack of knowledge. A lack of knowledge, it was written in the book, for a lack of knowledge, a race will perish. And that's what's going on. We, as black folks, still lacking the knowledge. And we are perishing. Economic infrastructure. Boycotting certain businesses that take the money out of our community and get rich off of our blood, sweat, and tears. We still haven't got the point. Until then, these crime-ridden situations and the citizens versus the cops is going to keep happening. These young men ain't dying just to be dying. They dying for something. And someone's orchestrating this shit and trying to kick off something. It's very deeper than what y'all think it is. They showing y'all the surface, but the surface is just the surface. It's deeper. It's like I say, you mean to tell me y'all don't see what's going on? It's too many black men getting killed by the cops. That's a warning sign. A warning sign. Think about it. I want to get your feedback. I know I just skipped around, but I had to get this off my chest. Like I said, my prayers and condolences go to that family of LAQUAN McDONALD. That case shouldn't have been solved a long time ago, but they on it now. It's an ongoing battle, folks. You know, I'm telling you, folks, y'all got to see between the lines. Get your mind out the toilet, out the shit bowl, and wake up. All of my productions, I know I went hard, excuse the cussing, but sometimes you got to go in. You got to go in. You got to go in like this. So, I don't care if you don't care. Like I tell people on my other channels, if you don't like my commentary, get the fuck off my channel. Okay? Because I bring it real. Ain't no sugarcoating the game. I come real, I'm down to earth. If you can't deal with that, maybe you should go to a little sissy ass channel, little feminine channel for soft men. Peace. All of my productions. Get your mind right.